Good morning everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss about secondary tillage implements such as disc harrow, bund former, ridger, leveler, basin lister, wetland preparation implements. First, disc harrow. It is an harrow which performs the harrowing operation by means of a set of rotating discs which set being mounted on a common shaft. This harrow is found very suitable for hardland with full of stalks and grasses. It cuts the lump of soil, clods and roots. Discs are mounted on one, two or more axial which may be set at variable angle to the line of motion. As the harrow is pulled ahead, the disc rotates on the ground. Depending upon the disc arrangement, disc harrow are divided into two classes, single action and double action. Single action disc harrow. It is an harrow with two gangs placed end to end with an angle degree than 90 degree. The discs are arranged in opposite directions on both gangs so that the right side gang throw the soil towards right and left side gang throw the soil towards left. Double action disc harrow, a tandem disc harrow. It is often called tandem harrow because a set of two gangs follow behind the front gangs and is arranged in such a way that the disc on the front gang through the soil in one direction and the disc on the rear through the soil in the opposite direction. Thus the entire field is worked twice in each trip. Offset disc harrow. It has one right hand gang and one left hand gang operating in tandem. The harrow is given this name because the harrow can be operated in offset position in relation to the tractor. A change in hitch can cause the harrow to turn either to left or right of the tractor. It is possible to operate the harrow under limbs near trees in an orchard. Parts of disc harrow. Disc. It is a circular, concave disc which cuts and inverts the soil. Disc is made up of heat-treated, hardened steel. Tractor-drawn disc plow have concave disc of size varying from 35 to 70 cm diameter. Concavity of the disc affects penetration and pulverization of soil. Usually, two types of disc are used in disc harrow, plain disc and cutaway disc. Plain disc have plain edges and they are used for all normal works. Most of the harrows are fitted with plain disc only. Cutaway disc have serrated edge and they cut stalks, grass and other vegetations. They are used effective for pulverization of soil, but it is very useful for pulling the field, especially for paddy cultivation. Gang. Each set of discs that are mounted on a common shaft is called gang. Gang bolt or arbor bolt. It is a long, heavy, square-headed bolt. Discs are mounted on the gang bolt. The spacing between the disc on the gang bolt ranges from 15 to 25 cm for light duty and 25 to 30 cm for heavy duty harrows. Gang angle. The angle between the axis of gang bolt and the direction of travel is called gang angle. Gang angle control. This lever. Gang control lever. This lever is used to change the gang angle of the gangs, which in turn alter the width of operation. Spool or spacer. The flash tube mounted on the gang bolt between every two discs to prevent the lateral movement of the disc on the shaft is called spool or spacer. Spacer keeps the disc at equal spacing on gang bolt. It is usually cast in special shapes and size and is generally made up of cast iron. Bearing. Bearing is essentially for frictionless rotation of the gang. They also contract, counteract the end thrust due to soil reaction on the disc. Chilled cast iron bearing are used which are more durable than other type of bearings. Transport wheel. In trial type disc harrow, transport wheel are provided for transport of the harrow on road without damage on the edge of the disc. Mounted type disc harrow do not require wheel for transport work. Scrapper. It removes the soil that may stick to the concave side of the disc while working and thus prevent clogging of disc. Weight box. A box like frame is provided on the top of the frame on the harrow for putting additional weight on the implement to increase the penetration of the disc in the soil. Adjustments for obtaining Adjustments for obtaining higher penetration. Penetration can be increased by increasing the gang angle, additional weights, controlling the edge point, using sharp edged disc for small diameter and lesser concavity. Regulating the speed, that is, penetration is better in low speed than in high speed. Next, bund former. It makes bund by gathering the topsoil. Bunds are formed in a field to prevent water run, water runoff and to reduce soil erosion. Two bund forming boards are fitted to the frame. Distance between the bund forming board is more at the front than at the back. Bund former provides faster bund formation and helps loosening the soil at equal interval in an efficient manner. It has user-friendly design and provided quality performance. Uses of bund former: molding the land for seed cultivation, channel for water flow, form single bund in groups and orchards. Ridger. It is an implement used for ridge required for sowing row crop seeds and plants in well-tilled soil. It is also used for forming fields or channels, earthing up and similar other operation. Ridger is also used as ridging plough. Levelers. Land leveling is a permanent improvement done on agricultural lands. It is carried out to smoothen the contour of land to achieve certain desirable objectives for efficient agricultural production. Land leveling helps for efficient application of irrigation water, improved soil drainage, minimizing soil erosion, conservation of rainwater in dry lands. Soil scoop is used for excavating ditches, clearing drains, and doing cut and fill jobs in land leveling. It consists of trough, a blade, hitching loop, and handle. It is available both in animal drawn and tractor drawn version. Blade. The blade is made up of light carbon steel with carbon content varying from 0.5 to 0.6 percentage. The angle of the cutting blade varies from 12 degree to 15 degree angle. The blade is riveted or bolted to the soil throat. Soil throat. Soil trough. It is made up of mild steel sheet and shaped into a trough. Hitching loop. The loop is made up of mild steel. The ends of loop are fitted to the side of the soil trough. The hitching loop is provided with an iron ring or pins for connecting the soil scoop to animal or a tractor. Handle. In animal drawn portion, there are two handles made of timber or mild steel plate fitted to the loop and used to control the movement of the implement. Tractor drawn levelers. It is an tractor mounted implement controlled by the tractor hydraulic and 3-point linkage. It consists of hitching system, replaceable cutting blade with sharp edge and curved plate with side wing which forms a bucket. During operation, the blade digs into the soil and extra soil is collected in the bucket, which is released in the depression of the field. The angle and pitch of the leveler is adjustable. The leveler can be angled left or right or reversed for backfilling. Basin lister. In this method of soil and water conservation, basins are constructed using a special implement called basin lister. These basins are constructed across the slope. Basin lister provide maximum time to run time to rainwater for infiltration into the soil. Wetland preparation implements. This is an iron wheel, cage wheel. This is an iron wheel lugged with L angle. The tractor will not work satisfactorily in ploughing or puddling of rice field due to slippage of rubber wheels. To overcome these difficulties, iron wheels are introduced, which are called gauge wheels. Gauge wheels are of two types, half gauge wheels and full gauge wheels. The iron lugs provided provide record grip and facilitate easy movement of tractor in the rice field. Half gauge wheel are fitted to the rubber tire wheel and used. Full gauge wheels tire wheels are removed and used. The width of full gauge wheel is 1 meter and that of half gauge wheel is 0.5 meter. Puddlers. It is used for churning the soil with standing water while preparing field for paddy transplanting. It is used after completing an initial ploughing with iron plough or country plough. It breaks up the clods and churns the soil. The main purpose of puddling is to reduce percolation and leaching losses of water, to kill weeds by decomposing and to facilitate transplanting of paddy seedling by making the soil softer. Puddling is done in standing water of 15 to 10 cm depth. Different types of puddlers, namely straight blade, helical blade, pedal type and cage wheel type puddlers are used. Animal drawn puddlers consist of 4 to 6 numbers of 0.6 meter long blade, radial arms to hold the blades, axial, bush bearing, frame, hitching braces, handle, etc. While pulling, the blades rotate and puddle the soil. The weight of puddler is 30 to 40 kg. Frame. The frame consists of front, rear and side pieces made up of steel or wood. Puddling unit. It consists of blades made up of mild steel. The blade are rigidly fixed radial arms. Radial arms. This holds the blade in position. It is made up of mild steel blade. Axial. It is made up of mild steel bar of 25 mm in diameter. Beam. It is made up of wood and is suitably placed in the frame with the help of brazier and the other end to the yoke to hitch the animal. So this is the end of our video, and in this video we have discussed about various types of secondary tillage implements. Thank you.